Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas Scraplifts over at Scrap Squad. And be sure to check out their Facebook page for the postings each day of the new lift and join in, get inspiration from the albums out there and from the team. And one of the team, Keely Brennan, is joining Shannon Allor and myself in making a video every day. So you'll have us three crazy cats out there making them all on film. So this one is going to be a different one. I'm doing kind of non-traditional Christmas colors, but with some Christmas elements in it. The original has this black and white that has little groups of trees, and I wish I had paper like that, but I found something that'll do, and a black and white plaid strip, and this is a very pale wood grain, and it kind of reads to me as black and yellow with these red and green and, you know, Christmassy elements with the Christmassy photos. And so what I've got, I'm going to use the same title and kind of do it the same way with O up above and Christmas and tree down below. But the paper I have, instead of the black and white with the trees, I have this Fa La La paper. It's crepe paper, and I think the collection it's Merry Days, and this particular sheet is called Mistletoe. And I'm pretty sure any recent papers, relatively recent papers, have come in my Mind the Scrap December kits. So that's probably where that came from. Other things I'm using are this scrap out of a paper pad. This Illustrated Faith, She Blooms. It's a black and white floral stripe, and I fussy cut the other two flower clusters, but I've used the other side as the matting for one of my photos, and I had to turn the heart sideways because of the goofy way I cut it. And then I've cut out some leaf sprigs there, just like I did here. And let's see, what else did I use? The yellow that I'm using as the background is Boardwalk by Bo Bunny. It's the Boardwalk Seaside collection, and I think that's what that is. And I'm actually saving that strip to cut out the boardwalk because I have a photo of a boardwalk that I want to use that as a title. And the floral strip and the yellow hello come from this Bella Boulevard paper that's Summer Squeeze collection, and the paper is Pocket Full of Posies. So hopefully things go together quickly. I've cut some holly leaves and some more of those sprigs out of there, and I've got them all. I fussy cut some mistletoe. I've got all of these things in the bowl here for embellishing, but first and the punches that I used this one. It is a McGill punch that does these little guys, and there's nothing these are non-traditional colors, so I'm going to Christmas it up with these guys. And then I have this little I think this is, what is that, Martha Stewart, I believe. I think it's Martha Stewart by the color. Yes, it is a Martha Stewart. And it's these little holly leaves. They're also berries, but they're too small to do anything with. And they were the wrong color. I just kind of cut this out, and I'm just going to kind of throw those in to the She Blooms flowers that I cut out. So the photos I'm using are, this is two different edits of the same photo. This is my son decorating our tree on December 12th, 1987. My birthday is December 12th, and so that's when we traditionally have decorated for Christmas. And I think we're gonna get close to that this year too. So that's next weekend, so that's when we're planning to do our tree. I did a different edit of this photo. And what led me to the non-traditional colors, aside from the original kind of looking a little bit non-traditional, is the fact that he's wearing all those colors, a sweatshirt with all those colors on it. So I just love that, and obviously it's Christmassy here, but I did a close-in of the same tree, but with a different filter in the, both of these filters are from the Prisma program that I have on my phone. So I'm going to use them side by side. This gives you a close-up, and a lot of these ornaments are handmade, or this one is what we had on my tree when I was a kid, and I've managed to preserve it. I had 2 or 3 like it, and I think this purple one is the only one I have left. This is one we got in Hawaii on our very first trip to Hawaii, and you know, there are just lots of memories. There's some candy canes, and I think there's a little bit of a homemade ornament that his dad made for our first Christmas tree that we had after getting married. So anyway, lots of memories in this picture, and my son is going to hate that I'm putting this out there, and I'm probably going to tag him, but I think he's adorable there. He's, you know, his 46-year-old self doesn't think that's adorable, but that's because he's silly. I'm just going to go ahead and slap that on as a, and as you can see, the hearts are, actually, I don't want that on that way. Well, yeah, why not? Okay, I'll do this on this way. And I made a tag out of a scrap of that. And I have a little die that cuts the reinforcers, but it doesn't exactly match my hole punch. So I lined the inside of it with black, and I went ahead and put some, excuse me, some twine in it so that you can't see that it doesn't match. Okay, let's just do this. It says fa-la-la, and so we go. It's a little bit wider, but I can fix that up with my trimmer right here. That's odd. And before I attempted this, I probably should have changed blades. I ordered some new blades and they just came in yesterday, but I haven't put one in there. Okay, and now we've got this. This is a simple design. It's a go-to design of mine and a lot of people I know, where you just get pattern papers that are of different colorways, as we have here, different scales. Divide them up not equally. This is 7 inches and 5 inches here. Get a strip or multiple strips. If I were Christina Sorge, I would be backing this with yet a little bit wider strip, or I'd have a thinner 1/2 inch. This is 3/4 inch strip. So I'm going to do the photos kind of like so. And I'm going to use this tag sort of right here. And you know, my idea of doing the O, the tag is kind of the wrong color, and it's the hearts are going the wrong way. I'm going to see if I can use, I don't have the word O in this gold font. We'll try it. We'll see how it works out. Maybe I'll do it this way. In any case, the word O in a black font is gonna have a little bit of trouble showing right on this paper that also has words. So that was not a smart. How about we do this? How about I get another piece of paper, oh, here's one that I think would work. I'm gonna make a tag. That's really not ideal. I want to get let's see, what can we do? This is like a sparkly Christmassy paper, so if I did it like that, okay, let me do this. I'm just gonna kind of cut it like that. I'm gonna fold it over and cut my profile, punch my hole, and I'm going to put some twine through it, even though it's not going to have a reinforcer. I'll use this one kind of going off this way. And we'll use this one up this way, and I can put the word O on there. So let's do that. I'm going to push these up a bit because I've got Christmas and tree to go down here. Okay, so I'm going to pull these out. I'm not going to use foam on these, and I can't even tell you why. I think it's going to be fine without it. I can slide. I don't have that much sliding back behind it. I'm not tucking that many things. There. Okay. There, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do here is kind of cut these off fairly short so they're not a major distraction or doesn't draw your eyes away from everything else that's going on. Okay, those things are there. Let me go ahead and put the O on there. This is a Bella Boulevard Wonky Alpha Puffy Stickers, and I thought it looked similar to the Alpha that they used in the original. So I'm just going to do this. The letters are just wonky enough. There. And then I've got my word Christmas. This is a thicker set called Joyous. It's from a couple years ago. Also, because it's Christmas and it's from a couple years ago, I'm going to say it came in a Mona scrap kit. And let me get the dot for that eye. I'm going to try to throw in a few other gold elements. There we go. So I'll keep that handy. I can put that underneath it there. And then, well, no, I need my tree. I had to check and make sure I had 2 E's. They're wonky, so it's hard to kind of lay them straight. I love this font. I want to make this last E a little bit wonky to the other one, but not severely. Okay, so all of that's on there. I'll keep this. Now, what I thought I'd do is just kind of do, in place of these clusters of poinsettias and holly and pine leaves, I'm going to do these florals from that She Blooms collection. And then I'll tuck in under there the other things. Let me kind of tuck this in here. Okay, so now I've got these mistletoe cuttings. I'm going to do one right there. Kind of overlapping that tag, and then we'll see where the others can go. I probably want one down over here. Yeah. And I like that these have that kind of butterscotch colored, almost craft, but a little richer than the typical craft color. Okay, and this may be up that way, or maybe that there's enough there and I go here and kind of tuck it behind instead of on top of this, although I could do it kind of like that. Now let's go behind it, and I'll do a little glue to get it set in there, and that's the perfect height, so we're good there. Okay, now we have the smaller bits, and I'm just going to kind of add these in willy-nilly, kind of like I do sequins and enamel dots. I did want one of these to be kind of near this natural leaf part of the cluster, and I'm not having good luck with it sticking, so it does that there. That doesn't look natural. It made it look unnatural. Okay, there we go. Maybe slant it over this way a bit. Okay, and I've got another one. Actually, I want to pair in those areas where those leaves are. I want to pair two of these, the red one and this aqua one. So maybe that's where I could. Okay, that's good. Now I want a similar pairing kind of sticking out over the yellow. I'll kind of do that way, because I only have two of these red ones. The scrap wasn't big enough to get any more than that. Okay, that works. And I've got a couple more of these. Let me do one maybe here by this mistletoe. And one up here behind this tag and overlapping that tag. I've got these little holly leaves that I just want to tuck in somewhere, maybe between the photo and its mat. And another one. This is the fun part. I love this. How about up here, kind of overlapping that mistletoe. And since I seem to be doing that a lot, let it kind of come out here, overlapping that mistletoe again. Now I've got some little bits that I had to cut off of the as I was fussy cutting to get the sizes right on here. So I've got some colorful bits that might be cute somewhere. Let me cut that a little bit nicer. It came up on like a flat edge there, or a straight edge, and it kind of lost its identity as berries, but it might add a little of that pinky red color in an area that doesn't have any. So a little bit of that, and I'm going to kind of tuck it down in here with that. Okay, I like that. Now I've got another one that's a little bit larger than that. I think I'll maybe use it here, maybe tuck down under there and kind of sticking up like that. It's not as cute as the other one, but we'll go with it anyway. It is what it is, and I don't throw away little colorful bits. It's against my religion. So, do I want it tucked in the same place that's tucked in? It's kind of glued down now, so I don't have that choice anymore. Okay, there we go. So, I think I'm done. I will, well, I said that. I said I wanted to add some of this gold into there, and I thought I would do a leaf sprig, maybe kind of coming out right there. And I'll try to leave it unglued there. And I've got these two little holly leaves that can kind of go here. Okay. I've got the berries too, but I don't need the berries. I could just use those kind of like enamel dots, maybe right around one there and one here. And I kind of like this little guy, and I'll put it right there. Okay, so I'm done. Old Christmas tree. And I will add the date. December 12th, 1987. Okay, so it's done. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow for day 6. This is so much fun. So I hope you'll join in. I kind of went off book. Theirs was nice and simple, but you know me, I don't do simple. But I love that there are non-traditional colors of flowers here, and I still think it has kind of a Christmassy look. And as you can see, our method of decorating trees is over the top, as you would expect. So I think it's appropriate. So thanks for watching. Bye.